What's going on, guys? Rob at 3STRONG, rocking the backwards hat because I don't care. I'm going to talk about the front squat. The front squat is a variation of a barbell back squat. Barbell back squat, barbell is on the back of the shoulders. Front squat, barbell is on, guess what? The front of the shoulders. Well, why should you do front squats? Well, these are the key things. Since it's a variation, it's not exactly the same than the back squat, so it's going to work you a little bit differently. The front squat actually challenges your range of motion a little bit more. So this front squat, if we get the fingertips on the bar just outside of the shoulders, and we push those elbows up, not pushing the hips up, but pushing the elbows up, and then standing that bar up, ooh, we have a little bit of a challenge here, kind of a balancing act. It's going to challenge my flexibility, but also, since that bar is in front, it's going to challenge my posture. When I have the bar on the back of my shoulders, it's much easier. I can get into that good arch position and stay there. The front squat now challenges my postural muscles a lot more, in addition to challenging my quads a little bit more. Notice how, since the bar is in front, I have to counterbalance by keeping my chest a little bit more upright. So I can keep a more vertical posture on this variation of the squat, which, like I said, will challenge my quads a little bit more. Notice how this is a movement that takes quite a lot of flexibility. So one of the things that I want you to do before you do the front squat, before you put the bar on your shoulders, and do that, is you're going to take your hand, take your fingertips, not here, because remember, we don't want the bar there, we want the bar in the fingertips. You're going to pull back. Notice how I can get to about 90 degrees with the fingers and the hand, but notice how I can get my fingers back even further. If you can go to here and not back any further, that is going to be problematic. You need to have that flexibility. So if this is very stiff, that's one of the things you need to work on. Then, as we pull that arm back, can you get your fingertips back to your shoulder, or even just your thumb? If you can get your thumb back to the shoulder, totally fine. Then from there, can you push your elbow up? So if we extend the arms out, grab the thumbs, put them on the shoulders, and then push those elbows up, this is our rack position. And then we would just need to push the shoulders forward and up to be able to create that nice solid shelf. So wrist, elbow, pushing the shoulders up and forward, that is our rack position. That's really the basics of the front squat. So you can try that. And if it's just really tight, because if you can't get it back and it's killing your shoulders and your wrist, notice how if I have my elbows down, I don't have that rack. And I definitely don't want to hold it in my hands. I don't want to do this, because guess what? All that weight is going to be going down through your wrists. It's going to turn into an upper body exercise, which it's not, and you're not going to get the benefit. Here's a quick little tip to be able to get you into that front rack position. I'm just going to grab something quickly. Okay, we have these. Have you guys seen these? These are the lifting straps. These go over your wrists when you're doing deadlifts or whatever. But any sort of strap will work. If you can't get into that rack position, then what you do is you take this, loop it around the bar. Okay, so we've cinched it. We've made a little handle, and then we're going to make two little handles. Then you grab those handles, push it up. The key to this one, notice how if I drop my elbows, that bar will fall. So I need to keep my elbows up, elbows up, elbows up, chest up, and I can do my front squats that way. Okay. Give that a shot, guys. If you do have the flexibility and the range of motion, be sure that you get that bar tucked in nice and tight to the shoulders. Keep those elbows up the whole way, and then squat it down. If you don't have the wrist flexibility, the elbow flexibility, try these wrist straps or any sort of strap, something you can hold on to take the pressure off there. And again, keep those elbows up. But that's your front squat. That is a great variation. It's a really cool move. And then you can actually branch out and do some barbell complexes. I've showed you dumbbell complexes, but there's a bunch of barbell complexes that I haven't even gone into, because you need to know how to do a front squat before you do a lot of that stuff. Okay? See you tomorrow.